Hello? Hello, B? Hello? 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 Hello, B? Hello? Hello? Hello, B? Hello? Hello? I cannot hear you, V. I can't. Hello? Something wrong with your audio, V. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, that's it. I can hear you now. Okay, what about me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, V?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, okay. I can hear you now. Okay. So how are you today, V?
I'm good.
Come again. How are you today? Something wrong with your audio, V. Okay, maybe you just have to transfer to a place near you wherein you can have a signal because I cannot clearly hear your voice. Hello?
Yeah,
Yes, it's there. Okay. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear.
Yes, okay. I can hear you now very clearly. Okay. So, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good too. So why is it you're good, V?
Because I I can at afternoon. In
Oh,
afternoon,
you can.
I will swim it.
Okay. So you are now back to school?
Yes,
Yes. So you will going to go to school this afternoon, I am right?
yes,
Yes. Okay. So are you excited to see your classmates one more time? Are you excited to go back to school, V?
yeah. I go back to
Yes,
school.
okay. So I'm going to share with you the screen now, because this time we are going to continue our lesson. Okay, can you see the presentation, V? Okay, can you see the presentation now?
Yeah, I
Can you
can
see the
see.
screen? Yes, okay. So again, it's part of our Unit 12, which is a good sports. And we're done already with the indoor and outdoor sports. So we already discussed what are the indoor sports and what are the outdoor sports. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes. Now, V, for us to have a review first, would you kindly give me an example of an indoor sport. Okay, when we say indoor, okay, example of that would be indoor is,
Indoor is outdoor.
okay, indoor is a sport that we are playing in a gym or inside the house or inside a building. Like for example, basketball. Okay, basketball is an indoor sport. Aside from basketball, what else? Okay, what about volleyball? Is volleyball an indoor sport? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now, when we say outdoor sports, these particular sports are played outside the house or outside the building, right? Now, can you give me an example of an outdoor sport? Okay, only one example of an outdoor sport wherein you play this one outside the building or outside the house. Can you give me an example? Only one example, V, of an outdoor sport?
Outdoor sport.
Yes.
Volleyball.
Volleyball is more on indoor. Okay?
Indoor.
Yes. So outdoor is like if you're going to ride a bike. And then what particular sport we are talking about? Riding a bike. So that is biking, right? Because biking can be done outside the house. What else? What about horse riding? Is horse riding an outdoor sport, V? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now you said you just have to remember if we are talking about an indoor, this means we can play this inside a building, inside the house, or it can also be inside the gym. But if we're talking about an outdoor sports, we play this outside a building, maybe outside the gym or outside our house. Okay? So did you understand indoor and outdoor sports now, V? Did you
Yeah.
understand indoor and outdoor sports? Yes
Yes.
or no? Yes. Okay. Now this time, V, we are going to study again the adverbs. Okay? Adverbs with the ly suffix. Okay? Okay. Now, for our warm-up activity, V, what do you think are they doing? Number one,
Skate.
yes, so he is skating, right? What about the picture two? She is,
She is jump.
yes, so we call this one as a jumping rope, right? What about the picture number three? He is doing what,
Uh,
V?
Basketball.
Basketball. Very good. What about picture number three? Hmm?
Number three.
He is
He
walking or
walking.
running, right? Then picture number four. What do you think he's doing? He
Uh,
is
he is skate.
roller, roller skating, right?
Skate.
Yes. What about picture here? He is doing or
Tennis,
playing?
table tennis.
Okay, a table tennis. And she is?
Ride bicycle.
Yes, so riding a bike. So she is biking. And then what about this? He is playing. What he
Playing
play? Sa
sa
soccer.
football.
Okay. Is it a softball or soccer? I think he's playing
Soccer.
soccer. Yes. Okay. And then this one is same with this one, right? So
Yeah.
she's also playing table
Playing table tennis.
tennis. Okay. Now, in this particular picture in here, V, what do you think is here in this picture are examples of outdoor sports? Meaning, it will be play outside the gym or outside the building or outside the house. So, which do you think would be among the pictures in here? Are played outside, or we call that as outdoor games. Okay, number one, skating, right? Because you cannot
Skating.
skate inside the building, right? So skating can be done in an area that has an ice, right? Okay, aside from that, what about walking? Walking or jogging can be done outside. So therefore, walking or jogging is outdoor activity. Then we have here roller skating. Okay, so this one is also outdoor. What else?
Uh,
Biking.
by biking.
Okay.
Bike.
Now, the following are indoor sports like, okay, sometimes we can do this one at outside the house, but most of the time we do this inside maybe a building, right? Okay, and then we have basketball. Okay, we have also badminton. We have also, okay, but actually soccer can be played outside. Okay? Or in a stadium, we can also play soccer with an open field. Okay? V? Okay, so
Okay.
do you have questions with this? Okay. So if you don't have any more question, let's proceed with the vocabulary. And now, would you kindly read the conversation between the two animals in here? Okay, this one is a bunny, and this one is, what do we call this? Teddy. Okay? Okay, so can you read this one, that their conversation?
Conversation.
Okay. Can you
Uh,
read Little Bunny?
Bunny. Little bunny. How can we describe an action in detail?
Yes. So Little Bunny, how can we describe an action in detail? So what would be the answer of Bunny? Can you read
Bunny.
this one, V? We
Um,
use.
we use adverb to add more details.
Yes. So I want you to emphasize the S. We use adverbs to add more details. Again,
So
we
we
use
use a
verbs.
adverb to add more details.
Very good. Okay. Now, as you can see in here, in order for us to describe an action, we use the so-called adverbs. So when we say adverbs be, what do we mean by that? Okay, so an adverb is a part of speech, and an adverb describes a verb, okay? Or another adverb or an adjective. That means if you're talking about adverbs, we are describing an action. We are also describing another adverb, or we are also describing an adjective. Okay? Now, how to form the adverb of those who are adjectives? So we just simply add ly at the end from the adjective quick. So quick is an adjective, but if you try to add ly at the end, so this becomes now adverb. Did you understand, B? Okay, like for
Yes.
example, quick, add ly, that becomes quickly. Slow becomes, okay,
Becomes
slow
do
becomes, how to make,
slowly.
yes. So slow, which is an adjective, becomes slowly, which is now an adverb. Easy becomes
Easily.
easily. Very good. Careful becomes
Oh, carefully.
carefully. Very good. Loud becomes loud
Loud become
becomes
loudly.
loudly. Quiet becomes, okay,
Quiet
quiet
become
becomes
quietly.
quietly. Okay, quietly. Then bad becomes
Bad become
badly.
badly.
Okay. Now there are also some adjectives, and if forming that in an adverb, we do not put the ly. Like for example, good. So the adverb of good is well. Okay? So we call this one as, these are irregular adverbs. We call this one as irregular adverbs because we change the spelling in forming the adverb. Okay? We do not put ly. Did you got the point, V? So, like for example, good and well. Okay? So, good is an adjective. And then if you try to change that into adverb, this becomes well. Okay? Again, not most of the adjective just add ly to make the adverb. There are also some that we need to change the spelling. Did you understand, V?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, another here. Can you read this one, V? Do the adverbs,
Adverb
do the adverbs. Okay, the conversation of Bunny and what do we call this one? This is a, okay,
is
anyway.
it
Okay, do the
do the
adverbs
have had the some
the same
meaning
as their
as their
corresponding
corresponding at it
adjectives?
detected.
Okay, so what will be the
Adjective.
answer? Yes, yes,
Yes,
they,
they do so we can understand them well.
well. Okay, now the question would be, do the adverbs have the same meaning as their corresponding objectives or adjectives? Yes. So the answer would be yes, they do. So we can understand them well. Okay, that means quick and quickly are all still the same in meaning. Okay? So quick is an adjective, but if we add ly, this becomes adverb. But the meaning of them would also remain the same. Okay? No change of meaning. Did you understand what I mean, V? Are you
Yeah.
following, V? Yes or
Oh,
no?
yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, how are we going to do or to identify an adverbs? Okay. So an adverbs answer the question how,
Answer the question.
how,
How, where,
where,
when, how
how much,
much, how often,
and
and
etc.
etc.
Okay. So that means an adverbs can answer the questions how, where, when, how much, how often, or many others. Okay? Like for example, how. So look at these adverbs here. There are adverbs, a lot of adverbs that ends in ly. But there are also adverbs that do not change or do not put ly. Like fasts, well. Okay? We do not put ly in that particular word. So it answered the question how. Like for example, can you read sentence number one? Sentence number one,
See
B.
a dancing grateful
Okay, so how she dance? How she dance?
house,
How she
how,
dance? So the answer
how she
is
dancing grateful.
gracefully. Okay, so how she dance? So she danced gracefully. So the word gracefully is, what do we call this one, V? We call this as
At, at
hmm,
work,
ad
at work.
adverb. So the adverb in this sentence is gracefully. Okay? From from the adjective graceful. Okay? And then we just add ly. So graceful. Okay, for a while, I'm going to write it here. So the word graceful, okay, is an adjective. Okay? But if we try to add gracefully, this becomes adverb. Okay, for a while. Okay, look at this one, B. She is dancing gracefully. Graceful is,
Grateful,
okay, graceful is,
grateful is a detected,
yes.
a
If
detected.
we try to put ly, okay, if we try to put ly, okay, for a while. Okay, if we try to add ly at the end of the graceful, this becomes now, what do we call this now?
See at work.
Adverb. Okay, again, graceful is adjective, gracefully is adverb. So why is it an adverb? B, because it describes how she dance. Okay? Now, again, she is dancing gracefully. So the word dance or dancing is a verb. Okay? Therefore, going back to the definition of adverb. So what's the definition again of adverb? An adverb describes a verb. Okay? Look at this one now. A verb. So what's a verb again? Verb is action
dancing,
word. Yes. So it shows an action. So the word dancing, because if you are dancing, you are showing an action. Okay? Now, again, going back to the definition of adverb, adverb answers the question, how? So therefore, if we try to ask this one, how she dance? So the answer is, how she dance?
I see them
Gracefully.
gracefully.
Do not say graceful, because if you are going to say graceful, that's an adjective. But if you try to put an ly, how she dance? She dance gracefully. So gracefully now is an adverb. Did you understand, V? Okay,
Yes.
sentence number 2. Would you kindly read sentence number 2?
Number 2. She
She
walks
walks
slowly.
slowly. How she walks? How she walks?
As she walks slowly.
Slowly. Very good. So how she walks? She walks slowly. So slowly is, we call this as, slowly is
Slowly. Adverb.
adverb. Why is it adverb? Because we have we
Ly.
have we add ly or the li, right? From the word slow. Slow is an
Adjective.
adjective. Add the li or the ly becomes what? V. Add
Adverb.
and verb. Why is it we said it's slowly? Because it describes the verb. What's our verb or the action word? Okay, the action
Adverb.
word is
Works.
walks. Very good. So the action word is walked. Okay, so she walks slowly. Very good. Next, sentence number 3. Would you kindly read this one, V? Can you read sentence number 3?
We are going to moon hurriedly.
Hurriedly. Okay, hurriedly.
Hurriedly.
Would you kindly say it? Hurriedly.
Hurriedly.
Yes. What is our adverb? In the sentence, we are going to the mall hurriedly. So what's the adverb?
Hurriedly.
Hurriedly. Very good. So why is it hurriedly is our adverb? Because it describes the word. What is our verb? What's the verb in the sentence, B? Okay, what's the verb?
Going.
Going. Very good. So our verb is going. So it describes how they are going to the mall. So how they are going to, or how we are going to the mall. Okay, we will be disconnected after 9 minutes, so we have to go back. Okay, V? So how we are going to the mall? So the answer is Hurriedly. Okay?
Hurriedly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how are we going to the mall?
Hur- Hurried.
Hurriedly. Okay? Now, hurriedly is the adverb. But if we are just talking about hurried, if you're talking about hurried, so that is just only adjective. If you try to put ly, that becomes adverb. Did you got it, B? Okay, now I want you to give me a sentence. Okay, V? I'm going to give you a or give me a sentence with this. Okay. Go to the Skype chat. I'm going to chat you. Okay, make the following adverbs or use the following adverbs in your own sentences. Okay. Like number one. Okay, for a while. Okay, quickly, slowly, easily. Okay, go to the chat, V.
Teacher.
Yes. Okay, for a while.
Teacher. Scary audience.
Okay. I already sent you. So use the following adverbs in your own sentences. Like quickly, easily, slowly, carefully, loudly. Okay, example. I'm going to give you an example. She sings loudly. Okay, that's an example. She sings loudly. Okay, so what's the adjective or what's the adverb? Loudly. Okay, so why is it becomes an adverb? Because it describes sings, how she sings, right? So how she sings? Loudly. Did you understand, B? Okay. Would you kindly read the chat and then make or use your own sentence? Okay, using the adverbs quickly, easily, slowly, carefully, loudly.
Yeah.
Okay, V? Okay, I'm going to wait for your sentence. Number that one based on the number that I gave you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 sentences. Okay? Okay, type sentence on the chat. Okay, V? Okay, I have to wait for you.
Yeah.
Okay, type or write on the chat your own example or your own sentence using quickly, easily, slowly, carefully, and loudly. Are you now writing or you are now typing your answer, V? Are you done typing? V, are you done writing?
Okay, typing.
Okay. Okay, like for example, I swim quickly. Okay. I um I drive easily. So those are all simple sentences. I walk slowly. So those are all sentence. Okay, type your answer V. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, send it to me so that I can see your
Right.
answer.
Right.
Yes, write it on the chat. Type that on the chat. Okay, using quickly, easily, slowly, carefully, loudly. Okay, I'm going to give you my own so these are my own sentences. Okay, give me also your own sentences. So are you done typing, V? I,
Okay. Mm, okay.
okay, are you done?
Mm, mm,
Okay. I already given you my own sentences.
yeah.
Okay, she speaks. Okay, I want you to omit or remove the is. She speaks quickly. Okay? And then try to start your sentence with a capital letter V. Okay? Would you kindly edit your answers now?